Hello and welcome again to the Friday Wrap. It's October 17th. I'm filming today from actually a Starbucks just off the U of I campus. So pardon me, all the noise in the background. But once again, welcome to Friday Wrap. It was another full week around the village. A lot of progress and news to report. Probably the most important one is today, this morning, they actually had a code red in the village where a house was being burglarized. Police responded. Found two men inside the house. They ran out of the house. They were able to catch one, apprehend them, but one is at large as at the filming of this Friday Wrap. So please beware and let the police know of any suspicious activity around the village. Now, last weekend, St. James of the Sag had an open house. That's a church just outside the boundaries, but attended by many Burr residents. They held their open house last Saturday. In addition to historians giving background in the area, they gave a cemetery tour, and there was even a collection of antique cars for us to all gawk over, including a 1957 Chevy police car, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, I don't have pictures today because of where I'm located, but I will send them later tonight or tomorrow. The village board meeting was conducted on Monday. It was the shortest meeting so far because all the items that were on the consent agenda. This was done purposely to allow time for what followed. Now, what followed was a strategic planning workshop, otherwise known as a goal-setting workshop. It was attended by by 5 out of 6 trustees, plus myself. Unfortunately, John Maneri was unable to attend. There was a meeting lasted actually a couple hours. It was directed by Steve Stricker, we all reviewed the summary and results they prepared from the last meeting. We discussed each item in detail and then put the goals in order of priority. I'll provide a more complete summary in a future email if you'd like, but here are some of the highlights. First off, the highest priority, one of the 10 or 15 we put together, was the need to create an economic development plan for the village and ensure the viability of the village center, which is actually on a roll right now. The medium priority was evaluating the need for one more empty nester development, which happened to be one of my goals, as well as expanding the wireless network across the village. But low priority, kind of surprising and disappointing to me, was addressing the impact of the Section 8 housing in Southwest Burr Ridge, on the schools and real estate, and the demand for a pedestrian bike riding bridge across I-55. They were a couple of my goals. And that was unfortunate, but they were voted the lowest priority by the board, but we'll keep you posted on that as well. Your input is welcome. If you'd like to send me an email or have your own opinion, please let me know. Now, coming up, Jim Peterick's has a book signing event on October 25th. This is it's to be coinciding with the Village Center's Fall Festival. History will be made that day with Jim Peterick, who will be holding the event at Barbara's Bookstore at 2 p.m. that day. It commemorates the 50-year anniversary of his band, The Eyes of March. And for the record, Jim also wrote Eye of the Tiger. You might remember that from Rocky III when he was with Survivor. Another huge hit of his was Vehicle. A few other bands in the world have reached 50 years. That's incredible. Hope you can make the Fall Festival as well. Here's a business report. We are getting a new family-friendly restaurant. It's official in the village center. It's called Sticks and Stones, wood-fire pizza place. They've signed the lease in the village center. They're expected to open up in March of 2015. Two Bostons as a boutique pet supply store. That is also just had their grand opening. They'll probably have another one shortly. They're located in the old Aeropostale space, right across from Cooper's Hawk. Also, Global Luxury Imports. This was fun. It's now open for business, and many village residents have already purchased vehicles there. I brought a few of my colleagues over there this week just for a little inspiration, because this dealership really is not just about cars. It's about excellence and taking it to the next level, and it's, in my opinion, the place to dream. So I'm sure to stop by and take a look around at some of those cars. They're amazing. Bridge update. The big news this week was the concrete was poured for the northbound lane this week. It's getting very close to its goal of opening completely in November. This week we also had the Reagan Day Dinner hosted by Downers Grove Township Republican organization. Keynote speaker, of course, was Carly Farina, former Hewlett Packard CEO and man for U.S. Senate in California. Also, gubernatorial candidate Bruce Rauner was there to speak, as well as Congressman Peter Roscoe, whose district covers northern Burr Ridge. On a personal note, this week's Friday Wrap is being filmed from the University of Illinois, as I mentioned, over at the Starbucks campus. Probably even hear my phone vibrating right now. But if anyone, it was kind of neat coming down here for my daughter's tennis tournament. But thank you. Also, thank you to the residents who send me a couple of referrals for my position open at my company for the executive assistant. If anyone also has one now for an office manager, let me know. And this past week, my company, Sales Activity Management, or SAM, launched our first ever inspirational and educational website. It's called SAM University. Thanks again for joining me. Good health and blessings. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you next week.